All right, Mr. Jackson, are you ready for this? Next week, we are going to learn about whatever topic you want to learn about. So I want you to think about what you've been doing this summer and all the cool things that you've been seeing outside. Is there one particular thing, like a particular animal that you just really like learning about?
Dragonflies.
Oh, dragonflies. Excellent.
Cool choice, buddy.
So, can you see them flying around? Do you ever have any questions in your head that you're like, I wonder this about dragonflies?
Yeah, like they're all different types of colors. Green, blue, red.
Why are they different colors? That's a great question.
I think that what they eat is why they turn different colors. It's the color of what they eat.
That's a good hypothesis.
All right, I think this is a great question, Jackson. And I love your hypothesis because maybe they are different colors because of the food that they eat. And that's something that hopefully we can find out.
All right, this is Jackson, and he just finished week 2 of Dr. Jenny's Nature Matters Academy summer camp. So, hey Jackson, what was this week's project?
It was dragonflies.
Show me what you made for your project.
Well, these are 2 dragonflies that we made, and this one is mine, and it has ink, and to make it, we got a lot of ink on us, but we still made it, and the abdomen and its head is made out of a rusty nail, its legs are made out of wire, and its wings are made out of clear paper and some ink.
Good job, buddy. That one's yours?
Yeah, and I
Here,
don't know
I'll hold it up. Here, I'll hold it up, buddy. All right. Ooh, pretty.
First of all, I want to say that your creativity is amazing. I love it. I love the projects that you come up with. I love how good they are. I, in a million years, wouldn't have thought of, okay, I'm going to put a rusty nail with some wire and then get some clear paper and dye it different colors and get my hands all stained and messy. I wouldn't have thought of that. And I love that you're so incredibly creative.
Show me brothers.
this
What's
one?
brother's favorite color?
blue, so we added all different types of blues, and both those look more beautiful.
Also, I love that you and Wesley both use blues and purples in your dragonflies. The cool thing about the colors that you guys chose is that those are based on what we call structural coloration. So instead of pigments, kind of like how flamingos have pigments and that's how they turn pink, the blues and the purples and the greens and dragonflies are from the structure of the dragonfly. So basically, the shape and the texture of the dragonfly's exoskeleton is what determines what color they are, which is really cool, right? It's not
the bigger, the 5-year-old, like he's talking about ecosystems and food chains, and he's thinking like on this different level than he ever has before, without us having to be in school books, without us having to do, this repetitive tasks that is the traditional way of thinking. Like,
Tell me more about dragonfly colors that you learned.
And they can change color.
Some of them can, right?
Some dragonflies can change color to camouflage and to warm up or cool down. And when they're cold, they become black to absorb more sunlight because that's darker, and they become a light color when they're hot and they're trying to cool off because they absorb less.
Very good.
They also have structures that basically keep the wings from molding. So they have an antibacterial, antifungal nanostructure to them that keeps them from getting moldy. Because if you think about it, they're around water all the time, right? They need some kind of mechanism to be able to protect themselves. So not only is the structure of their exoskeleton giving them these blues and greens and purple colors that you guys made, but the structure is also protecting them against bacteria and fungus. And there are scientists and engineers right now that are trying to mimic and duplicate that structure, the nanostructure, to create antibacterial and antifungal technology, which is super cool.
Tell me about how they live their life.
Oh, and they live their life most underwater, and 90% when they go to strike, they catch their food.
That's right. They're one of the most effective predators in all of the world, right? 90% of the time when they go to attack something, they get it.
Yeah, and
Real quick, what's another animal that's closely related to the dragonfly? What's it called?
Damselfly.
And what's the difference from a dragonfly and a damselfly?
Well, there's not much difference when they're babies, but when they're grown up, there's a difference that when damselflies grow up, they can curl their wings up to their back, but dragonflies, when they're resting, they still keep their wings
That's
out.
what I've seen so far about how excited they are, and also how, we're doing this together, and how, we get to kind of be alongside of them and doing it together and learning together and creating these memories that are so much better than like going out and buying like an Xbox or a present at Target. Like, this is like creating real memories, and I think it's just so valuable. And so I feel like it's the best decision that I've made for my kids so far, for their education and for their future. And there's nobody out there who cares more about these kids than Dr. Jenny.
Thank you, Dr. Jenny.
All right, well, this is Jackson teaching you all about dragonflies. Say bye.
Bye.
Because of your creativity and the way your mind works and how you ask good questions, I got to learn some new things too. So I want to say thank you for that.